Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to A Course in Miracles. This isn't Morning Cup of Joy. I forgot to change my background. But we can have joy in the afternoon just as well as we can in the morning.
Yeah, and by night.
Welcome, welcome. We're here to discuss A Course in Miracles. I'm Teri Angel, and I'm here with my co-host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
And such a great family in to discuss this with us tonight. We have Christine and Sunny. Love the shirt, Chris. We have Auntie Jean.
Hi, everyone.
Charlie.
Hello, everyone.
Sharon.
Hi, everyone.
And Joe is joining us tonight. So welcome. And we have virtually, Timothy has come in. Timothy, I'm so glad you're with us every night. Thank you for joining us for the discussion. Kathy Hand is here. Kathy, I see you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Karen, please lead us into that blissful place you always take us when we go inward.
Okay, so I'm just going to invite you to close your eyes as long as you're not driving or operating any kind of machinery. Just take a few minutes to really drop down and feel yourself letting go of all the busyness in your mind and really feeling into your heart, feeling into that heart of surrender, the place where we feel and know with certainty that all is love, all is one, all is joy, all is playfulness, and we can bring that energy to every corner of the world right now in this moment. So we're going to hold that vision that this healing session has such far-reaching potential that it may reach hearts and minds in ways that we can't even begin to comprehend. We trust that when we connect here in this beautiful space, that we feel that wonder and awe of the mystery, and we let it be fun. And we allow ourselves to be gentle with when we feel anything other than love. So be gentle as you hear these words, and remember to rest and trust and listen beyond the words, going beyond the sound of my voice and feeling yourself just resting in that pure presence. You who perceive yourself as weak and frail, with futile hopes and devastated dreams, born but to die, to weep and suffer in pain, please hear this. All power is given unto you in earth and heaven. All power is given unto you in earth and heaven. There is nothing you cannot do. Let yourself just really let that, just drink it like a big glass of water and feel that washing away all the weaknesses, all the suffering, all the illusion of separation, all the ideas of specialness, Just letting go of sacrifice, letting go of all the ideas and concepts, letting go of all the identities that are not you, letting go of everything that is not love, and just resting in that perfect love, the ocean of awareness, where you witness and observe yourself as the ocean. And you watch all your thoughts, all your emotions, all your feelings, all the doubts, all the confusion. You watch all of that wash away with the waves, knowing that you remain as the ocean of awareness. And all relationships, all experiences come and go, just like the waves. Let yourself just feel the gentleness of riding those waves, enjoying the relationships, enjoying the playfulness and the fun of this beautiful, beautiful world. But knowing with complete certainty that you are the stable, steady, abiding ocean of awareness. And as you come back into this moment, feel into that knowing, that certainty, that stability of absolute security, absolute safety, absolute protection. This is our safe space, and everyone is welcome in the web of love where everyone belongs. Welcome, welcome, welcome back.
That was so beautiful. Oh, and here's our Grace Isis. Let me let her in. That was just beautiful. And these exercises we've been doing these last few days have, oh my gosh, there's like incredible. I just feel so lifted up each time that I say the words. And even today, I was going through a lot, trying to get everything ready for this weekend for the book launch. And I just stop every so often when I would find myself getting to that point of frustration. And okay, everything is working perfectly. And I see only the holiness. I am holy. And I would go right into that space where I was so lifted up. So this really helped me to stay on task and to not get sidetracked and not get distracted. Because I think having these exercises every day, for me, it helps give some structure to the day when things do start to go a little wonky, because we're humans, we're going to have things, right? But it helps me to pull me back on track and say, oh, you got this. You got this. So for me, it's like a confidence builder when I say my holiness is my salvation. And I just allow myself to be in that space of it. So I just love to hear how you all did with this particular mantra or lesson that we were saying yesterday. My holiness is my salvation.
Well, I was going first thing this morning, and I was doing my unloving thoughts about different things and everything. And one of them was about the dog, and something just told me I better call the vet. And, so. And I called the vet and I made an appointment. Actually, the vet I see wasn't going to be until Monday. So I was thinking, I said, no, I want to see someone today, So, and I went to the vet with the dog, and she has diabetes. So I was like, oh, okay. So they showed me how to take care of her and do whatever. And I said, well, it could be worse. So I was, at least it's something that's treatable. And, so I was saying it all day. My holiness is my salvation. And, it was, and when I did it later, the other couple times, I was into the space that I had to be in, and it felt good,
Yeah,
But anyway,
I know that had to be really scary and hard, but staying focused and looking at, okay, I can't control it, but how do I respond to it?
right.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for sharing.
okay.
Yeah, everybody always said to me, I must be better about it. I may know my dog really old and he having diabetes. And I may know I'm working at the positive tips every day for my sonny.
Thank you, Chris.
I think it's a very strengthening thing. I felt every time I said it, stronger, more confident. When you're dealing with physical problems, sometimes it can be very, I guess, depressing, rather, is the only way I can think to say it. But every time I felt really bad, I could say, well, my holiness is my salvation. And it made me feel better, made me feel stronger, made me feel like no matter what, I had a place I belonged, accepted.
Thank you, sweet Auntie Jean. We missed you yesterday. I'm
I
glad you're
missed
feeling better.
you.
For me, and welcome back, Auntie Jean. And we
Thank
missed
you,
you.
sweetie.
For me, I resonate with what Teri was saying, the approach. And today, everything seemed lighter because I had that mantra. I made it a mantra. And I knew holiness interpreted the God in me, God is with me. And I can allow or show somebody else that God is there in our midst. And it helped me again, like Teri, I was able to process the day with ease. And lightness is what I received. The lightness of being that, I'm here. It's an illusion, but I'm here. And I could understand it. I could keep above the fray. I could keep outside the fray. So it was a wonderful exercise, and I'm enjoying where we're going, what is opening up, what we're learning about ourselves and this 3D world, and to know that our strength, our power is within us, because we are of God, we are holy, because it means we have God's strength, God's essence.
Beautiful, Gracie. Thank you. Sharon, I didn't know if you wanted to share, but I have some things from Kathy. So if you want to go first, go ahead.
You can read Kathy's.
Okay, Kathy said, I did something today at work out of my comfort zone. And you know what? I figured it out. I know I can do anything if I truly put my mind to it. I am confident and capable. So with my confidence and my capabilities, my holiness is definitely my salvation. I relied on others usually, but today I relied on myself, my own authentic self.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful, Kathy. I am so proud of you. You know, I just see you getting stronger and stronger. And thank you for studying Course in Miracles with us.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to talk. I'm on the edge, but I feel like I'm in a very unstable boat and extremely seasick. And when I look on the horizon, which I'm remembering that's what you do when you're really getting thrown up and down. And my holiness is my salvation was on the horizon. I couldn't say it as many times as we were invited to. But the miracles came. I got a lot of stuff done like you, Teri. I did a lot of writing today. But when I take my eyes off of the horizon, I'm sinking. I know I'm going to be fine because I can see past that. It's just at the moment. So that's all.
Thank you, sweet Sharon. I'm holding you in my arms right now. And yeah, it's, you know, life can be
I just think it's that gentleness that that we are, that's our call for help, to just be gentle with ourselves when we are feeling that raw, Sharon. I was feeling that raw today too, and I called out to Teri, and I shared with her, a very important thing that I am dealing with, that I believe it's so powerful to share with each other, and to really, this is why it's such a safe place. And I want, this is why we had this vision to bring this to a place where everyone feels safe to share. And what I was doing with this lesson was, all are innocent in awareness. I changed the words a bit. All, instead of all, because we're all one. So all is innocent in awareness. So like Charlie, when I go to the vet, I see the oneness. I see the absolute oneness in all the vets, in the technicians. And I see how much love they have for wanting to be there, and really wanting to be there for all of us. And whatever is coming down the road for Kaylee, whatever's coming down the road for Sunny, we are seeing their innocence in the awareness and resting in that awareness, no matter what is showing up. And that's why we're here for each other. That's why we hold each other, and we really, really hold each other when we're struggling with these challenges, and we lift each other up. That's why it's wonderful to celebrate our happy, joyful, fun experiences. And it's also joyful to celebrate the challenges that we are overcoming together.
I'd like to read from Pam Grout
Yeah.
about this lesson. And Sharon, I feel like this is for you. And also Kathy is giving encouragement. She says, hang in there, Sharon. In the midst of my own holiness, I still have seasickness as well. My addicted son, the girl living here, and my work, which is still unstable. So Pam's chapter is called The Rumble in the Jungle Inside My Head. The ego is a shapeshifter, constantly working to throw me off guard. It tries to convince me it's big and scary and powerful, and that it can get me anytime. This lesson, my holiness is my salvation, provides a simple tool to overcome the ego's default position of bracing for disaster. It tells me in no uncertain terms that my badass holiness will vanquish the ego's every ruse. Because the ego deals in untruth and rumor, it has to conceal itself to be effective. That's why whenever I have the presence of mind to do so, I separate myself from the ego's voice by simply observing it. I think about it in the third person. That way I'm not tempted to take the ego's lies as my identity. And I just think that is so powerful, the way Pam puts it into perspective for us. So step away and be the observer and know that, that's not real. Only love is real. That horizon that you're looking at, that's real. So hang in there, like Kathy said.
I love that she said that about the horizon. When you do dance or gymnastics, you learn that you have to look at a spot. They call it spotting.
Right.
Because that gives you a sense of where you are, what you're doing. If you don't do that, you lose it and you feel like you're drowning or you're sinking or, but that spot keeps you steady, keeps you focused. And I think that's what you're doing. And I think that's beautiful. I think we all have to do that. We keep that horizon that we're looking for is our spot. And it's keeping us on track, on focus. And we can lose that sense of sinking.
Absolutely. Oh, it's all perspective. So how are we creating our world? How are we seeing it and responding to it and showing up for it and keeping our eye on the prize? And I don't know why, but I just had this hymn that came into my head. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that's watching me. So everything is important. Everything matters. Everything is equal because we're all the oneness. We're all in the energy. So I hope that helps. And I appreciate your words, Sharon. And Kathy says that she is a badass too, just like Pam said. I like that. All right. So, wow, this time has got flown by tonight, and we need to get to our lesson for tomorrow. So, Karen, what are we doing tomorrow?
Well, and Sharon, I just want to encourage you also and invite you to go back and listen to the just that short little meditation we did at the beginning of being the ocean of awareness, so that you can, just rest as the ocean and get the heck out of the boat that's sinking. You are the ocean, so maybe you can play in that idea and just have a little bit of gentleness with the waves. And sometimes those waves are going to be rocking and rolling. And but you're the ocean. And the same thing with the sky. You are the sky. You are the infinite wonder of the sky. And all the other stuff is just clouds going by. I love you so much. Feel free to call me anytime too, if you just want somebody to just kind of hold space with you. Always feel like you can reach out. So let's hear our lesson because this is the beauty. The ego wants us to believe we're alone, wants us to believe we're alone and that we're doing all of this. We're isolated and separate, and we've got to, get it together so that we can, pull it together. But the Spirit doesn't talk to us like that. Spirit says, we're all one. We're all one. We're not alone. We're all one. So let's hear this lesson. This is a beautiful, beautiful lesson for us to do tomorrow when we wake up. I am blessed as a son of God. I am blessed as a child of God. I am blessed as a child of light, and I am blessed as a child of love. Today, we will begin to assert some of the happy things to which you are entitled. Being what you are. No long practice periods are required today, but very short, frequent ones are necessary. Once every 10 minutes would be highly desirable, and you are urged to attempt this schedule and to adhere to it if you feel it's possible. If you forget, try again. If there are long interruptions, try again. Whenever you remember, try again. You need not close your eyes for the exercise periods, although you will probably find it more helpful if you do. However, you may be in a number of situations during the day when closing your eyes would not be feasible. Do not miss a practice period because of this. You can practice quite well under any circumstances if you really want to. Today's exercise takes very little time and no effort. Just repeat the idea for today and then add several of the attributes that you associate with being a child of God, applying them to yourself. One practice period might, for example, consist of, I am blessed as a child of God. I am happy, peaceful, loving, and content. Another might take the form, I am blessed as a son of God. I am calm, quiet, assured, and confident. If only a brief period is available, merely tell yourself, I am blessed as a child of God.
Of that. And I love that, as a child of God. I know the word son is used a lot in scripture and in what we're studying, but I really like child. I think that's something we all can relate to.
Well,
more.
The edited version that in Helen's notes, Helen that wrote the Course in Miracles received from Jesus that we are the children of the light. Yeah. And they changed it to Son of God. They edited it to Son of God to have it be more acceptable by the Christian terms. They wanted it to be more professional and accepted. And so Bill, the editor, changed the words, but the actual words from Helen to Jesus were, we are the children of the light.
I love that.
I loved that. When I heard that, that made
calling
me
myself that.
it made me just jump for joy.
Well,
It
yeah.
made me just feel like, okay, I can easily accept that. I can receive that. I am a child of the light. You know, I am a child of love. I am a child of the creator, of the
Yes.
absolute. So that will be fun. You can play with
It'll
it.
be fun. I think
You
I'm going
can
to start
play with
telling
it.
myself that I'm a
Yeah.
child of the light.
And even even just saying I am blessed, you know, just
I
the
agree.
words are symbols.
Mhm.
So don't get caught up in the words.
Right.
That's one thing that Jesus said directly to Helen over and over again while he was talking to her. He said, don't get caught up in the words. Don't get caught up in the symbols.
Yeah. Kathy says, we are all God's children. Of those of us brought up Christian or Catholic in particular, we are children of God. Right, Jean?
But you know, those who weren't brought up in a Christian religion, they're children of God too.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
know, that love
We all
is
are.
there for everyone. It's, you know, it's not limited.
No,
So,
no
you
exclusion.
know, I've noticed when you read that sometimes what you're reading is not exactly what my book is saying. So I don't know if
Me or
there's
Karen?
different, you know, the meaning's there, and it's certainly a synonym for, but they're not word for word the same. Is that because it's a different edition,
Are
or
you talking to me or Karen?
to Karen? 'Cause
Oh,
she's the one who-
I just follow spirit, Jean. When I'm reading, I
Okay,
just
so
follow. I'm just so yeah. Some of the words aren't going to be the same because I'm just following what spirit is
telling me. Okay,
using my mouth
ju-
for.
I just
I'm just the
wondered because
mouthpiece.
I mean, it's the same, but it's been different enough that I wanted to ask if it was.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, we need to get on to chanting. I want to thank Joanne for being here. Joanne Castillo's with us, Kathy
Hi,
Hand,
Joanne.
Timothy. Thank you all for coming in. And Sharon, love you so much. I'm going to be with
you.
Sharon really soon, you guys. And
You'll
I
be
get
giving her a hug in person real
Oh,
I'm
soon.
so jealous.
I know. Thank you for being here tonight, honey. So much love to you.
Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate your words.
You were
Gracias.
fun.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
Good night.
All right, so we're going to get on to chanting. So all of you that came in for Course in Miracles, thank you for joining us. You're welcome to hang around if you want. We're going to go into our first chant, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Karen?
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us into our meditation for freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om
Ganapataye
Namaha.
We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all illusions and illness be removed.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye
Namaha.
Taking a deep breath into the heart helps us to realize that we are spirit, because that breath is connecting us with our higher self. When we see things as obstacles or as barriers, that's us placing those things there. It has to do with our inner mode of thinking. So if we see that we're blocked, then we are putting that block up. And doing this chant, we're chanting to release all of that energy, to see things as a straight road to the miracles. And that's where we're heading, is where those miracles are everywhere. When we open our eyes, we open our hearts, and we just allow the blessing. So our next chant is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Karen, would you please share about that one, please?
Yes, so we are going to do this 3 times slow, and then we'll do 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Renge Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Over
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Yammy
Kyo.
over
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Over
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Over
Kyo. Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Over Kyo.
Renge
Oh,
Kyo.
yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Yeah,
Myoho
holy
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
holy
Myoho
cow,
Renge Kyo.
meow,
Nam Myoho
holy
Renge
cow,
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
meow,
Myoho
meow,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
meow,
Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo.
cow,
Nam
meow,
Myoho Renge
holy
Kyo.
cow,
Renge
holy
Kyo. Nam
cow,
Myoho
meow,
Renge Kyo. Nam
cow,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
holy
Nam
cow,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
meow,
Myoho Renge
holy
Kyo. Nam
cow,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
holy
Nam
cow.
Myoho Renge
Yeah,
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge 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 Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's take that breath into the heart again. Go into that holy moment where we just know, we have a knowingness of our divine authenticity, that we are a spark of the divine. We are all connected in through the oneness of all that is. And in that state of being, just pull love into your heart. And we're going to give that love and that gratitude to our Creator. We do that by chanting Om in reverence to God, because Om is the cosmic sound of God. So take a breath in, and let's begin the chanting of Om, followed by the heart-brain coherence. Om. Om. And let's focus in on that love again. Just taking that silent, holy moment, knowing our holiness. Just knowing that as we give, we get back. So we're shining our light into the world. We're sending the love we feel in our heart out to wherever it's needed. And in that giving, it brings us good joy. It lifts us up to lift others up. So just breathe in the love and breathe out the love. Ask yourself how you can be more of an instrument of love and light in the world. This is one huge way to do it, to just keep lifting the vibration and frequency of our planet. And be sure that you hold Mama Gaia in your vision as you send that love out, sending it to every being on the planet. Om Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Thank you, God, for this feeling of peace, of love, of joy that we hold and that we bring forth every day. May our words, our actions, our thoughts and prayers go to where they need to go on our planet. Om Shanti. I think I just received back. I felt a little heart ping there. So every night we make a declaration about there being peace on earth. And Jean, would you lead us in that tonight, please?
I'd love to. Every night we make same declaration that there is peace on earth. And we know that this is so very, very true, as we can feel it in our heart. And our heart is connected to everyone's heart. And that's where it all begins, in our heart. So we declare that there is peace on earth and that peace begins in our heart. So please join us on the count of 3 and make that declaration with us. 1, 2, 3. I did it backwards.
We
but it worked.
declare
Declare
that there is peace
That
on
there
earth.
is peace on earth.
we
We
declare
declare
That
that
peace begins
inside
inside.
So it is.
forever and ever.
always.
Amen.
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 Yes. And we've been doing this for 983 days now, as a group known as the
peace for
Peace
peace.
For peace.
Peace for Peace.
Weird peas. I'm a pea. Terry's a pea. Karen's a pea. Carly's a pea. Chris is a pea. And Gracie is a pea. Marlene here? She's a P too. No, he's not here.
Marlene. Jennifer's here.
Jennifer's a P, and we're all P's. We just don't all know it yet, but we're all P's for peace.
Peace.
Right.
And there's one more thing. Don't you want to be a P too?
I do. And I think Joanne must be a P. She's here.
Joanne here, she's definitely a P.
Definitely a
Yeah.
P.
And she would say with all of us, be kind.
Be
Yeah.
Kindness is
And she
love.
did an act of kindness tonight that she was sharing.
Oh,
She,
wonderful.
She ran into a homeless man and she gave him some cereal because that's all she had with her.
Oh,
Told her that he
and
was
he appreciated it, I'm
help
sure.
to lift the vibration of someone today. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Joanne, for doing that.
Yes, one of my homeless people in underwater. I feel really bad because they really in the hospital too, and we keep it warm and crazy.
Yeah. Well, Joanne said it's so crazy that it happened while we were chanting. So
Really?
yeah, it was meant to be.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what I hear.
that's the be kind, see?
That's right. She did
It's
that act of
extending
kindness. It's the
love
little
to
things
everyone.
that make a big difference.
Yeah.
Gracie.
Well, we know that there are hills all over the world on earth, and we know that the hills are
It's
alive
alive.
with the sound of chanting and the sprinkling of peace and the smile on faces, because peace is coming around the corner when we chant. Peace is coming around the corner when we chant. Peace is coming around the corner. Smiles on people's faces. Peace is coming around the corner when we chant. And when we chant, and in the school playgrounds, there are rings and rings of chanting, pockets full of peace, loving, smiling. We all have peace, and be kind.
Thank you. Kind. I think we need a new t-shirt.
Be
Wouldn't you like to
kind.
be a P too?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need.
Yes.
And be kind.
And then on the back, you can say be kind.
Yes.
Let's do it. I can
Would
do
you
that.
like to be a
Yes.
You can have a pod.
Yes, and be my tyrant die,
That's right.
baby.
What a
Tie a
delightful
dye.
evening with everyone. Thank you.
We're
all.
all peas in the same pod. Would you
pod.
like to be a pea too?
Yes, would you
Mhm.
like to be a P too?
We'll come up with a cute design. So thank you all
Yes,
so much for being here.
I might die. That'd be perfect. Be tied die.
All right,
Here
Chris.
every night doing the chanting, making the declaration, and sending out lots of love to everyone. And we're going to do it again tomorrow and stay. So come join in with us. We start Course in Miracles discussion at 8:00 Eastern every night. And we'd love to have you join us for that as well. So stay in your hearts and stay blessed. And we leave you with
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Oh,
good
good
night,
night.
everyone.
Goodbye.
Love you. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, everyone.
Hi, Jennifer.
Say good night, Gracie.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Gracie.
Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Joanne. Good night, Jennifer.
Good night,
Hi,
Bye.
Joanne.
Jennifer.
Good night,
Good
Jennifer.
night.
Night.
Everyone.